Hello, I'm Beatriz Corrales. I'm a badminton player from Spain, and you are watching Smashing Star from Badminton Europe. Hello, I'm Beatriz Corrales. I'm a badminton player from Spain. I'm 21. I've been born in 1992. I'm from Madrid as well, so I've been there from the national center as well, practicing when I started to play more serious badminton. So yes, at the beginning was my brother. He was starting in the high school to play badminton. I was following him, and I decided that, oh, this sport, I really like it, so maybe I should try. And I tried, and from there until now. So, but yeah, I like to have fun with my friends, to be some time with my family. It's really important as well, because they are always supporting me in everything I do. So yes, of course I like watching movies and books. I always take 1 or 2 books in my luggage. It's so important for me, yes, to relax and to disconnect sometimes. Yeah, for example, when I started in the National Center, we started in the morning really hard. And of course, for me at the beginning, it was really hard because I have to complement the high school and also the practice and training. And it was like in the morning, we have practice and also some class. After we have lunch, of course, the food always in the middle of training. And in the afternoon the same, we have some classes, and after that we have the full training. So we used to, right now for example, it's quite different. We used to have maybe just twice per day and sometimes 3 times with my teammate Carolina Marin as well. Yeah. For me, this is a really important stuff because I honestly, my best friends I have now, because from the beginning it was like, oh, you can go out with us, so I'm very interested in you. It's like, okay, so probably you are not a good friend. So now I know who are my best friends, and they really know what I like, what that I'm doing is what I like. So I'm doing because I like, of course, and they really respect me, and for me it's totally perfect. So yeah, it's fine. Probably for me it was a big step when I get the second place in the European Championship under 19. Maybe you remember 4 years ago, 5 years ago. I'm 21, so yeah. And it was so important for me because it was like, okay, I can do it. It's just a point that I have to work, and I have to be confident in my work, and everything I can get. So of course, at the end you don't know if you are gonna get or not, but I'm really confident and relaxed that I'm doing what I like, so I'm doing hard. Yeah, of course I like my life because I'm doing what I'm saying, I'm doing what I like. It's not a sacrifice for me because I think it's really a sacrifice, for example, on other people that has to work 8 hours per day and in some job that they really don't like. So for me, I'm doing that I like, so I can no excuse. And of course, probably at the beginning it was like, oh, I'm traveling a lot, it's like so beautiful, knowing to visit some countries. But right now I think the big difference is like, I'm not traveling just for visit countries now. I'm traveling because it's my job, so I have to be focused on the course. Doesn't matter if I stay in Asia or in Europe. It's like, okay, now we have to work, so it's important. And now I'm starting to play super serious because it's the next step that we have to do. And of course, at the beginning it was some nervous on the first matches, normal. But now I'm starting to be focused that I can do it, of course, and I can beat one of the best players on the world. I can be over there. Yeah, last season, for example, it was the first time for me that I played Indonesia Super Series, and I really think that it's fantastic. You know, the support is so crazy, so it's really I really like this tournament. And this season I'm gonna play All England. I'm really looking forward to play over there. Yeah, of course, I think we are a good team, Fernando and Carolina and me, because never it was a problem that Carolina maybe get better level than me before, and it's always we are helping each other, because in some training if you are not doing well, it's like, okay, I need that, you have to do well for me, so we are always helping each other, and I think it's really good that we can get a good level together, not always, no opposite together. One of these words is gonna be hardworking person, because I think it's not, I don't think in the talent, so I think when you want to get something, it's all about, of course, the planification and the quality of the planification to get it, and it's important to work really hard and to really be focused on what you want. Otherwise, the second one, maybe I really have to think. I never think about it. I'm funny, for example. Yes, I think I'm a funny person, because it's really important as well. Because when you are so focused, sometimes it's like you lose the funny things, and I think it's one of the best parts that you have to keep with you, to enjoy everything you do. I think I'm a good, not friend, it's like a good mate of my mate on the training. Maybe it's a really abstract word, but I think it's really important, because when you, of course this is a single sport, because it's your single career, but you need from the other people that you have around you in daily to get better. You cannot do it alone, so always you need to give that you want to receive. For example, I really love tattoos. Yeah, normally people don't like it, don't think about it, like, oh really, you like tattoos? Yeah, I really like tattoo and music. When I have some free time in Madrid, I always try to go to some concert with my friends and to disconnect. I really like music and tattoos. Yeah, okay. This is her and mine. I think I don't have to explain a lot, but sometimes I think the people have really trouble, because to do what his or her said, what their mind says. So it's always the same, the same stuff, like what I have to decide it with my mind or with my heart. And I have another one here, so maybe this one. I'm gonna try to zoom. Yeah, over here. Yeah, and this one is some kind of word that means that it's one sentence that I have with one really special friend that I have from many years ago. So yeah, and I really thinking to get more. yeah, I really like. I think right now, for example, Rafael Nadal, from tennis, he's a tennis player, of course. Everybody knows him. So he's a good example for all the people over there in Spain, because he always is a really hard-working person on the court and outside, and he always try to give all the values on sport, and it's really important for people. Maybe I have to think, but right now, Fischer. Why not Fischer? Yeah, I really like him. Yeah, Fischer can be good. Why? Because probably, as I said before, he's really committed with his partner, and everything that is involved on the court or in the match, he's like, okay, right now I started the game, I'm really focused, I'm not going to think outside. Of course, it's like, I think looking him, I'm not in his mind, but he looked like this, and I really like this kind of person on the court, of course, to be my partner.